right, ma'am. Who do I have here with me today?
Sandralee Robbins.
Sandralee. All right. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
If you mind, how old are you and what's your current living
I'm
situation?
38 years old. I live up the hill in 942 East Henry, like the street up there. I lived there since 2010 with a boyfriend.
With the boyfriend?
He got locked up, so my mom moved in to help me.
That's awesome. So you still have your mother in your life?
Yes.
That's amazing. How does she feel about you being out here, coming back out here in these homeless encampments and hanging out?
It scares her, she comes down and worries about me. But these people, they're just...
people like anybody else, wouldn't you say?
Like I say, my landlord's racist. Like, it seems like she's racist against people who come over and visit my house. They don't look right, you know what I'm saying? Oh, like you're running a house, people. It's not like that. These people are good people. I can't have them come visit me.
Yeah.
It looks bad if they're knocking on my door. A lot of them are just alcoholics or they're just homeless. Not everybody.
Yeah, I think.
Someone out here makes them use drugs because
yes,
they
ma'am.
cope with life.
Yes, that's true. I also feel that anybody who has a drug problem or anything like that it's just a disease. Yes. There's nothing wrong with it. They need help.
Yeah, I learned that as a child because my mom, had problems since I was a young child, and she started using. She introduced drugs. Here's will help you lose weight, and of course addiction. Like the fentanyl. It's just 2020. Like I said, ever since 2010, that shit is like. I believe the government's trying to put it out there to help kill them and this little population of these people. They're not bad people.
Don't you think it's awful?
Survive, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Don't you think fentanyl and blues are
scary? Overdose.
Yeah,
scary.
It's awful.
It's like knowing people, like I'm saying, I carry Narcan in my purse just in case, I'm saying I don't have all the Narcan in the world.
Yeah, I have Narcan too. So, I asked your mom, have you heard of midnight productions out here? People snatching homeless people or something like that? Have you ever heard of that?
I've heard of, maybe these drugs help kill them. I think they're trying to help kill everybody that has an addiction. Like they don't matter in life.
Yeah.
Everybody has an addiction because they're trying to numb themselves from past situations as a child or just to survive the streets.
Yeah.
Sometimes you have to be numb to be able to do certain things. I don't know what it's like, you know what I'm saying? I've dabbled some drugs, but I've never been addicted, you know what I'm saying?
Wow, yeah. Are you on any substances now? Not now, but do you do any alcohol?
Yeah.
Okay, do you ever feel like the need or thought that you want to get off alcohol?
Well, alcohol and drugs run the family. It's the devil in my family.
Yeah.
Like you either follow your dad's footsteps, alcohol, or your mom's footsteps, drugs. There's a choice. You either control your life or you control it. But like I said, I tried it, but it never, maybe where my rent money is gonna go buy my fix more than my home.
Yeah.
Like all my money, I get Social Security. All my money goes to the roof over my head. So low income, you have food stamps, you got animals, and I had that place that kept me going. But I struggle with electricity. I know it's like that. I don't like to live outside. You know what I'm saying? I come down here and visit some friends, they're good people.
That's awesome.
Like I said, if I had the money, I would, build a place and that's all. I have somewhere to go. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's awesome of you. Yeah.
Where we don't have the streets looking like people are, make it look like campings and like the river bottom. I didn't tell anybody lived down there like that back then.
Yeah, isn't it?
I know. I've been down there because
Yeah, I know where it's at.
You're supposed to go down. It can be scary. You're supposed to just go over there, but you can't tell they're living there.
You can't. It's almost like hidden, so I don't even know why they get mad about it, right?
Maricopa down here don't want, because the freeway looks like an eyesore, like like too much clutter or whatever. But where are they supposed to go? You know what I'm saying?
I agree with you.
Nothing at all, because I don't know what it's like.
I agree with you. I feel like
I go without electricity, and that's nothing.
Yeah, that's bad too. But I mean, nothing in comparison to being out here.
At home, at least a like door, a bathroom, whatever. I don't know what it's like. So I was like, we all have friends. Nobody's perfect.
Yeah.
These people probably give us something more than a person that has something. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There's people out there that give you the shirt off their back, and they're homeless, and that's because they know what it's like to go without.
Yeah. Is it just Tempe? Because I tell everybody who who I run into. I do interviews all over the valley, and I've noticed that Tempe has a lot of camaraderie. You guys are like really together. You know, like you just mentioned, they'll give you a shirt off their back, etc. Is it just Tempe, or?
You know, Phoenix is everywhere, but I believe there's a lot more homeless people nowadays because, you know, rent, you know, I heard landlords are supposed to, you know, help. Nowadays, it's 2 income, you know, like boyfriend and wife or whatever, or you got kids you feed. You know, a lot of people have a lot of kids, they want a big family, and it's hard, they're gonna be on food stamps. And people are like, oh, I'm embarrassed, you know, hold the sign because I'm in need. My dad would be the #1 person someone would go to, could I have $1? My dad would be like, because my dad knows what it's like to, you know, be out, like, you know what I'm saying? Because if someone comes up to me, give me your $1. He'll give you $1 or $5, you know what I'm saying? Not everybody's gonna buy drugs or alcohol, they're hungry, you know what I'm saying?
That's true.
Or you can go get them food and bring it to them.
Very
or maybe
true.
they have a nice car, but they don't have a home. They might sell that car, but it doesn't mean they have it all.
I agree with you. I agree.
I have a friend that gave his friend his Jordans, and it doesn't matter to him like with me. Like I lose everything, I would take my whole closet out here if I could. There's people that have the downsides, they have a backpack and a bag, and they have to travel. Like they can't stay too long because it's private property, or you know, the cops.
Yeah, there's always some rules out here for them. Yeah.
You know, what are you supposed to do?
Yeah, I agree with you. What do you think that they could do to help out the situation?
I don't know. You know, make something where the homeless can go somewhere. You know, like you have rehab to help people.
Yeah.
You know, but make it where they don't feel like they're being, you know,
watched all the time, scrutinized.
They end up going to jail. So you know, I don't know who's runaways, who has warrants, but some people, you know, they're criminals and they're not supposed to be just for stealing food or cleaning cans out of the trash. I heard, you know,
I agree.
They say it's raping the trash if you take for cans. You know, why not? It helps to make money, recycling. You know,
yeah.
Like stealing
I've
money.
never heard of that saying. You said raping the trash.
They say raping the trash.
Is that like a charge?
Yeah, like the cops get you in the trash
crazy.
Cans. You'll get in trouble. They don't want you digging in the trash. If you're digging for cans, clean cans. You know, down here.
I've never heard
Tempe,
that before.
You know, it's different than a lot of cities. They clean. There used to be a bunch of people who just sit at bus stops, you know, trying to split the shit out in the open. They clean. This is a different city. They clean the streets out here because it's different.
Yeah.
I lived here since 2020 or 2010, June 10th, 2010, and I remember I hit the streets in 2010, 2020 sometime. Cause this shit never hit the streets. Like I heard of fentanyl, like shit you cannot get. I had the patch because I've been in a bad car accident. You know, this is worse than heroin. Like there's more overdoses going on than anything. Like you know, you know, people have an opiate addiction. You know, they can't help it. They need help to get off it. You know, it's like you get sick, they don't want to get sick. So some of them can do it, some of them can't.
Yes,
I have friends that I knew years ago. They didn't touch the blues no more or doing anything. You know, and they know what it's like. You know what I'm saying? And they fix themselves. Some people can do it, some can't.
Yeah,
I don't know. You know what I'm saying? If that, I wouldn't know how to live outside.
Yeah, you were saying. So have you always just had friends that's been out here?
Not always. Like, you know, met friends.
How did you meet them, if you don't mind me asking?
Oh, well, I've lived here for so long. It's like, you know, you run into people walking the store.
Yeah,
I don't know, my car or whatever.
Yeah.
My mom's very friendly. Like, you know, she meets friends. Like, she's outgoing. Like, so I meet them through her. Like, I used to be like scared. Like, I don't know this person. Why you don't know where I live? But they're not all bad, you know.
Very true.
There's someone out there to help them. I wish I can, you know. Sometimes I say I wish I could move. You know, my neighbors. Sit there, you know, call landlords. Oh, I understand. I tell them, if you knock on my door, you know, make sure you're not a bad person stealing and using drugs in the carport, because that makes me look bad. Other than that, you knock on the door, you talk to me, whatever. But I come down here once a blue moon just hang out because you know they can't hang out at my house. They always look like bad things. I knew this guy going on a shop cart. And he can't be living here. She didn't like how his cart. So okay, he's leaving the car. He's not allowed to be my friend. Come in. He's good people. He'd always he make money. He'd give it to you like.
Man, that's
giving.
amazing. Yeah.
Like, you know what it's like to go without, and you give. You're not selfish.
Yeah.
That's right there. You got people that have money. They wouldn't be like give $100.
Yeah, there's a lot of people out here that give.
You ask for money, I'd be like, here, bro.
Me too.
Here's some shoes you need.
Yeah.
I'd be out here. I'm not giving my stuff, but. Like help these people out. Like if they had it, they would do it for me. You know what I'm saying? Like if I had to be out in the streets, they protect me. These people are just like us, but they no.
Yeah, they just are going through a bad situation.
Or they lost everything, or they can't get jobs.
I feel that anybody can become homeless. You're either a drink, a burp, a check, a bill away from being homeless. And I feel like I told your mom, I feel that, we need to have more empathy and be more compassionate towards people. At the end of the day, these are people's children. And there's no way, like I say, time and time again, I could pass somebody by going through a drug addiction, or I could see them going through a bad time without just saying, how are you doing? Is there anything I could do to change your mood or your feeling or whatever,
I don't know. Someone needs to, put help out there where, oh, you can't be here. I understand certain businesses, they don't want people around, but they're not doing nothing wrong, but sitting down, chilling, you lay down, and they're hungry, they still food to survive, Austin, like I said, does the feed, it's awesome, but where is they supposed to lay their head at night where they feel safe? They got nowhere but the streets. I know like it takes money to do things, but where are they supposed to go? If they had something, they lost everything. They have nobody here.
I
lost
agree.
Their dad.
I agree.
Or they have an addiction, their family don't accept them, so they have to be out here because they can't be that person at home. Like the parents don't accept them who they are.
Oh yeah.
I understand the disease. I understand the disease in my family.
Do you have any siblings or anything?
Yeah, 2 brothers.
2 brothers, and do they know that you come back out here every now and
then? They really don't know, because they don't live with me. But my brother knows that, people are people, I don't judge. You're homeless, I'm jealous because I wouldn't be able to survive it. You know what I'm saying? Just like, I'm a picky eater. I wouldn't be able to go live out in the woods and catch a fish and eat it, just that way, to survive. I wouldn't be able to survive, like I said, the heat, definitely. And just being a woman, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And a shower and feeling what it's like to be nasty and dirty.
Yeah.
And, you have to be, you're used to having, a childhood that you have everything, and you go in the streets, not only because of addiction, because, you don't live with your parents, or you lost everything, and you had something, you know what I'm saying? You gotta start all over, or you got depression, and you lost everything through drugs, it happens.
Yeah, it does. I didn't want to keep you too long. Like I asked, where do you see yourself in the next 5 years, if you can think out that far, and why?
I have no idea.
No
Hopefully,
idea.
living somewhere else, because like my landlord, you know what I'm saying? You don't understand, you know what I'm saying? I should be able to have whoever I want in my house as long as they're not bad people. And stealing and, bad for my neighbors. Other than that, they don't come to whatever I don't allow them to come do their thing, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What they do, you know what I'm saying? I worry, all the time, there's a Narcan, I have to run home and go grab something, I am in so much pain, I'm scared to touch that shit, I wouldn't know, but I used to be on pain pills, so I got weaned off of them, I had to learn to manage pain.
Yeah.
And I know a lot of doctors, cause pain pills out there, people addicts of opiates, and this is an opiate that is not, milligrams, you overdose, you know what I'm saying? You gotta run around with what you got, you got no laundry, you got no bed laying.
There's just a lot of things, huh?
You can't pop a tent wherever you want, you gotta travel more, and a lot of us don't have vehicles. A lot of them have vehicles, but they don't run, they live in them. You got to, sit there and where they're supposed to go, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They make it illegal to live on the streets. Well, find a place for them to go, where they're allowed to go, because they have nobody. But this is their family out here. This is their family out here,
Very true.
Not everybody
I concur.
is out fighting and stealing, but food-wise, you gotta do what you have to do to survive. But I understand money, and from people's houses, I could never steal from the store, but what you supposed to do when you're hungry,
Gotta do whatever you have to do.
I know it's stealing, but I couldn't do it. You know what I'm saying? I know what it's like to be hungry a little bit, but not like a lot of people. They go taste about eating, I wouldn't, I'm used to being fed every night. I'm used to having 2 meals a day and a roof over my head. So I don't know what it's like. So like I said, I come out here to visit my friends and good people.
Nothing wrong with that. And there it is there. I want to thank you for this interview. It's been an honor, getting to talk with you and get your perspective on a lot of things that happens out here on these streets. You're an amazing person, and Thank you so much for this. I
Yeah,
really
thank you.
appreciate you.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. Thank you so much. Have a good one.
So what's your